All right, guys, today we have a pretty cool overview video today with a 2024 Platinum F-250 Powerstroke. Obviously, this is not a factory color. It doesn't have factory suspension. It doesn't really have factory anything besides the interior, which is beautiful enough that we didn't need to touch it. So this is LG47. It goes for 12 days from start to finish. That 12 days gives you the chance to win this thing, along with $50,000 to go with it. That $50,000 is meant to be used for taxes so that you don't have any cash out of pocket when tax season comes around and you have to pay taxes on what you won. We'll get more into that at the end, but first let's go over the truck, everything that we did to it, and what you can win. To start, it's a 2024. These trucks, as most of you guys know, if you have a truck or if you are looking at buying a truck, you know that these 2024 Fords are not only hard to find, in the higher trim levels, but also super expensive. So we bought the truck brand spanking new off the lot. It has 160 miles to this date. By the time that the giveaway is done, it's probably gonna have just under 1,000. We usually do somewhere between 500 to 1,000 miles every giveaway period. But honestly, now that we're under 15 days. This giveaway is 12 days long from start to finish. We only have 12 days once the giveaway starts to film it, and the truck was done a few days ago. So we haven't driven it much already. Clearly, it has 160 miles, and it's only gonna get taken out to get videos taken of a few times during the next 12 days. So when we had a month and a half long giveaways, the vehicles were being driven multiple times more than we will be able to in 12 days. So realistically, it's gonna have probably 500 miles by the time somebody actually is right here and this truck is right here and takes it home after we sign some paperwork. So practically a brand new truck that you're getting. Not only is it a 2024, but it will have barely any miles, road miles on it when you come to pick it up if you win. So anyways, let's get into it. Full brushed black metallic wrap, whole entire truck. Even the grill is painted, but it is also wrapped in the face. It is all gloss black on the two upper cross members here. The reason that we do the brush is, of course, just to give it more of an accent, some contrast. And when you're facing the truck front on, you can see the brush, but then also it looks like the gloss black's almost a shadow. Emblems front and rear, gloss and satin two-tone. Powder coated gloss black tow hooks, painted lower valance in satin black, painted fog light bezels in satin black, headlights opened up, painted all satin black, and then the DRL lens was kept clear, and we did an amber LED back there that's always on with your DRL. So when you're driving, this is always amber. Normally from factory, that is always white. Mirrors, completely satin black and smoothed. So these are normally textured black. This is not a wrap. You can't wrap textured plastic. I get into that in detail in a lot of overview videos, but I'm not gonna go into too much detail today. But all you need to know is that you can't wrap textured plastic. So if you want a finish, which obviously we can't get brushed on the mirrors, it would look a little strange because brushed, as you can see here, from the door to the fender and the hood, the lines are all going the same direction. If we were to do that on the mirrors, it is doable. I don't think it would look as good. So satin black complements the brushed very well. Our majority of our pieces that are painted are in satin black with the accents in gloss. Same thing with the badges here. So we have satin black letters, gloss black trim, and then the bezel is satin with the gloss logo. Handles were factory chrome, painted satin black now. All of our window trim is wrapped in satin black. Factory side steps with a satin black wrapped trim, which is normally chrome from factory. Liberty Forge 24x14s with gloss black windows and brushed faces, polished lips, and then these have LG Supply Co. spinner caps as well as LG Supply Co. Engraved on the lip in powder coated gloss black. Behind the wheels, we have 2-inch Shifted Industry spacers in black, along with spiked lug nuts in black as well. Taillights, bordered in satin black and tinted anywhere that LEDs are shining through. Whole entire back platinum tailgate plaque, satin black paint. The bumper, no paint on any of the plastic, just the original factory chrome wrapped in the brushed black. And then our tailgate handle is also painted in satin black. Third brake light, can't forget about that. Bordered in satin black, and where the light shines through, it is tinted and then where the reverse lights shine through, it is kept clear. Let's talk a little suspension. So PMF suspension, this is what we use on every single one of our Fords. They're the best in the industry for Fords. We've been using them for a very long time. It's show truck style suspension, but it is also heavy duty. It's not gonna break on you. It always fits perfect, and it is meant to handle whatever you throw at it, whether you're towing or you're off-roading or you're just using your truck for a show truck to go to shows and show off. Whatever you want to use it for, PMF has a kit for you. Our kit was completely fabricated specifically to us with exactly what we needed. So we have Icon dual rate coils with a PMF top plate that says both PMF and our logo on it. Fox 2.5 Resi shocks with black powder coated billet PMF Resi clamps. We have the PMF billet sway bar end links, which is a kit. It comes with these mounts, top and bottom, since the original ones just have the stem style bolts that go right through the sway bar and right through the bottom as well. In the front, we have the Fox 2.0 shocks with the PMF stabilizer kit, which comes with that bracket that goes right to the center of the axle. And then these end brackets right here, that's all powder coated in gloss black. We have the adjustable PMF track bar, powder coated in satin black. So if you were to take this truck and go up or down with the lift size, that track bar and the sway bar end links are all usable and adjustable to that height, so you don't need to get a new one since it's not a fixed length. Going back just a little bit, we have our PMF 3-link bars. So for 2024, they have these sensors that the 2023 and earlier did not have, and that is a new product from PMF. So we are the first ones to have the 3-link arms for 2024, but in addition, this is also an additional cost. If you were to order this from us or PMF directly, you would have to tell them that you want them, but these overlays, which we have powder coated in gloss black, while our 3-link bars are all satin black, just adds a little bit more detail to the kit. Coming to the back, we have our PMF, oh, timed out. Back to the traction bars, all powder coated in satin black. These are direct bolt on traction bars. The fronts do not need to be welded. They just bolt right to the bottom of the frame. And then these also have the overlays, just like the front 3-link arms, in gloss black with LG&D custom plates in satin black. The bottom axle mounts are also made by PMF with the engraved PMF in there. So they do look good, because most companies that make traction bars don't really put much design effort into the mounts, whether they're front or rear, while PMF does with the cutouts, just like in the back as well. So the one thing I want to talk about on this, that's unfortunate, but it's a 2024. PMF constantly updates their kits when the trucks update, and Ford updates their trucks, maybe not entirely to the exterior, but the suspension-wise axles, they do make changes quite often. And for 2024, it has a different axle than the 2023s. So this truck will be the first one with the PMF diff covers for the 2024s. If you guys have seen this on our past trucks, we have the diff covers with the Eagle. That's a PMF diff cover. We do have it coming, but it's not on there yet, unfortunately. So today, actually, it should be coming in. We'll get that slapped on, and you'll see it in more pictures and ads, but for now it's not there. Just know that PMF does offer that, and it will be on this truck today. And this will be the first truck with that diff cover, both front and rear. All powder coated in satin black with a polished Eagle we're gonna do to match the wheels. All right, let's talk a little bit about, didn't talk about tires. Venom 33 by 14.5 R24 Terra Hunters. These are my go-to tire for all terrain. They're quiet, but they're not gonna get you stuck as well if you need to go off-road, right? They look good, and they're perfectly flush to the sidewall, unlike a lot of fake 14.5 wide tires. These are a true 14.5 wide. Interior-wise, 2024 Platinum, it has pretty much everything you can imagine. You have the massaging seats, you have suede in the door panels, along with this really cool gray wood grain. Orange, it's more of like a tan piping, tan/orange piping. The seats are updated, so you have a whole new design, stitching, and perforated seats with cooled and heating. Steering wheel is updated as well. You have some really nice trim, and you also have that wood grain on the steering wheel. You have this, whatever this perforated, stippled type trim is here. You have that going around the whole entire dash. You have the big screen on the 2024s, just like the 2023s. Full digital dash, full moon roof, amazing sound system on the 2024s. Finally, the Fords have had awful sound systems for so long, but I mean, even these tweeters, the old ones had plastic tweeter covers. So the fact that they did that on these ones shows that they actually paid attention for once to the sound system. Back of the truck is the same as the rest, all the way from 2019 to 2023. They have not changed. You still have your under seat storage here that folds down if you don't want it. The seats are made to mimic the fronts, of course, but the rest of it is the same as the older trucks. And as always in the Fords, you have plenty of leg room for passengers. So if you plan on bringing 2, 1, or 4 people with you when you come to pick up your truck, you're gonna have plenty of space for them. But that is everything on the truck. I don't go into too much detail on the interior and the features of the trucks, because at the end of the day, I'm not a salesman for Ford. But you can go to Ford's website and see all the features that the 2024 Platinum Super Duties come with and learn everything that you want to about them. I'm just here to show you guys what we did to the truck. So anyways, let's talk a little bit about the giveaway. $1 equals 1 entry, the whole entire giveaway. That's the first thing. Unless you're getting a limited edition product, then you get 2x, but that's the highest entry multiplier that you can get the whole entire time. 12 days long, start to finish. If you don't get entered within that time frame, you have no chance of winning this. If you do, then you have a chance. 1 lucky entry is all it takes to win it, and 1 lucky entry is all it has taken all of our past winners to win. Don't go crazy entering. Don't try and get a million entries, because usually it's the people that order one thing that will win. So don't go crazy, just get entered, you have a chance. The other thing, taxes, we always talk about taxes. So talk about taxes in every single overview video, at least for a couple minutes. So $50,000 cash is what you, $50,000 in the form of a check is what you're going to get on top of the vehicle. When you come to pick this up, we're gonna sign the paperwork and you are going to get a check, both a physical, huge check, that's for videos and pictures, and then also a small real bank check for $50,000. That $50,000 is not meant to keep in your pocket and spend unless you make a ton of money and you have an extra $50,000 to put into taxes when tax season comes around, because the total approximate retail value of the whole entire giveaway as a whole is about $135,000, which is gonna go onto your income for 2024. So when tax season comes around in January, whatever your income is, plus this, on top of that, you're going to pay your tax on. So that $135,000, you're paying whatever your income tax bracket is on that total value. So $50,000 in most cases is more than sufficient to cover that. And if you spend it before that time comes around, if you don't have the money to pay the taxes, you're gonna find yourself selling the truck to pay the taxes. So the whole point is we build these trucks, we put a lot of time and effort, we put a lot of money into these trucks and cars, and we hope that whoever wins it is grateful. I'm not saying that you're not grateful if you sell it, but we hope that whoever wins it actually uses it how it's meant to be used, takes it to shows, appreciates it, shows it off. Show off that you just won this truck. But if you really need to cash out and you want to use cash for something else, you want to invest in a business or you want to pay off your house, whatever it is, that's completely up to you. Whoever wins it can do whatever they want with the truck and the cash. We just recommend that if you win it, you should pay the taxes with the cash, the check that we give you, because that is what it's meant for. If you decide to do anything without anything else with it, then you are going to have to come up with the cash yourself when tax season comes around. But anyways, guys, you have 12 days from start to finish to take this thing home. If you see this video after that 12 days, your chances are gone, but there is another vehicle live. We always have a giveaway live. So if you want to win this one, your time's running out. If you're past that time already, go to the website, see what's live, or just go to the YouTube and see what overview video is live, because the most recent overview will always be the most recent giveaway. Thanks for watching another overview. Welcome to LG 47, and I'll see you guys next one.